Hi, this is Bill Guthrie, and on behalf of my Fanpage Curator team, I want to welcome you and thanks for checking out our quick demo video. Now, I have a lot to cover in this video, and I'm going to try to cover as much as possible, but I also want to be sensitive to your time. So let's get right into it. Now, when you first log into Fanpage Curator, the first thing that you should notice, number one, is that there's nothing to download. This is nothing that's going to be sitting on your computer. It's not a WordPress plugin. You don't need a domain or anything like that. All you have to do is log in to our dashboard and everything, and connect it to Facebook, and then everything will start to move from there. So you will see that all of the pages that I either own or that I'm an administrator on, that they're all listed over here on the left hand side, and as I click around, I can begin to work on these pages separately. For our purposes, I'm going to focus on this German Shepherd's page, and I'll show you how everything works just using this particular page. So a couple of quick things that pop up. First off, that we can connect our page to a WordPress blog. So if you happen to use WordPress, it's really simple. You just add the URL, add your WordPress username, your WordPress password, and you just hit save, and it connects. And then you can, going forward, you can start to choose which content you want published over to your blog. So it doesn't have to be all of your posts. You can choose which ones. So if you have particular interests and some just go over on the fan page, you can make that decision, and we allow you to do that. So the first thing that you should always do with any new page is to go ahead and create a schedule. And I have some here already, but I'll let you know how it works. If I was to create a new schedule, let's go in here and I'm going to say weekend German Shepherd. And let's say for this case, I just want to create a specific schedule that's for the weekends. So I would just choose Sunday and Saturday. And then all I have to do is choose which times of the day that I would like to be publishing. And let's say I say 8 o'clock, and we'll say 10 o'clock. Let me click that there. Let's say 10:15, and we'll say, let's make this quick, and we'll say 8 p.m. Why not? Okay. So once I have all of that as it is, I can hit save. Now, obviously, you can create limitless schedules. You can create one for every day of the week. You can create one for every other day. It doesn't really matter how you schedule it. And we can handle all that for you. It's really simple. You have the ability to choose a particular schedule as a default schedule. And this is, it simplifies things going forward. So when you are approving content, you suddenly have this default schedule that everything will pour into. And I'll show you how all that works in just a second. So with our schedule in tow, the next thing we would want to do is start to look for content. And this, you can look for content a number of different ways. I'm only going to go into a couple of them here. The first thing you would do is by keywords. So let's say that, and we've got this, you can see that as soon as I type in German, I'm suddenly getting auto-suggest. This is awesome. So let's say that I for my German Shepherds page, I want to search for German Shepherds. And I'll hit search now, and it'll be just a moment where it's going to go out and look at the web and start to pull stuff in for us. And you can see that the content will come in organized by either images or by videos, and these are coming from YouTube, by news, and this is through Google News, so that we can, if there's any news on your particular topic, and also the web, which is kind of general articles and things of this nature. So it can take a few minutes, and right now I have a slow internet connection. It seems that every time it rains, it slows down a little bit for me, but we'll give that just a moment. And you can see right off the bat here that I've got, in the images category, I've got 150 results. Now you can do a quick scroll of these and start to see all these great pictures. And you notice that one of the things that we do is we will show you the source file. So if you want to keep the source in there to protect copyright issues, you can absolutely do that. If you want to delete that, you can go in, do a quick click, and it's out. Now, a couple of things that are going on here is that if this is a search term that is making sense and you like the content that's being pulled from it, then you would save this to your sandbox, and I'll show you the sandbox in a minute. So the sandbox is a way that it stores your saved searches and will begin to pull those. So every time you log in, there's content ready for you to approve. The next thing that I want to point out to you is that this is a post. It is ready to go. All we have to do is to edit this thing and or just approve it. But I would say like gorgeous German Shepherd, right? I love it. I can do a couple of things here. Number one, since I have this connected, I can choose whether or not I want this to be posted to WordPress. Now we have it defaulted to where it is posted to WordPress. Let's say I don't want that to post to WordPress. Secondly, I show you how you can edit these things very quickly. So you can put in any of your own text. You can put in links however you want to do it. And finally, because this is new content, because my account has never seen this and it's never published it, I have a little green arrow here, a little green flag. If going forward, if you see a red flag, what that means is that our database has identified that you've actually published that content before, and it's flagging it to let you know, hey, you've already published, in case you don't want to publish it a second time. Anyways, I think this is great. I'm going to approve it. And now it is in my scheduled queue, which we'll look at in a second. So what we recommend doing is going through and just clicking and approving or closing out. Let's say I don't like that picture of the dog that's a little sad. I'm going to block that. Now this has been blocked. I won't be seeing that one again. And I can just go through here. So you can start to imagine how quickly you can create weeks and weeks of posts just by going through this process. Now as well, I can go over here into videos. And we'll give that a second to look up. And suddenly here in the videos, I've got all these videos coming from YouTube that are connected with German Shepherds. Now, if I want to watch one of these videos, I can absolutely do that. And I click over here and it'll come up. I'm not going to watch that. But I'm able to view these, obviously. And then I can, again, go in and I can edit the information in here as well. That is the quick gist of it. And then obviously with news and the web, same kind of information's coming through. And at any point in this searching, I can go ahead and approve. So I can automatically and instantly be approving new posts for publication. Now there's a couple of things that I also want to point out to you. We have the ability to search for Facebook pages. And let's say that I type in German Shepherd. I love my German Shepherd. Go over here, grab this. And now I'm able to see what other related pages, what they're posting, and I can use that content. You can also post, you can also search and find content from Twitter, from Pinterest, from Tumblr. We have the ability to pull from any RSS feed. So there's a lot of ways that you can get content coming in. You will never be at a shortage of content when you're using Fanpage Curator. So the next thing I want to do, let's just move on quickly. Next thing I want to do is go to the sandbox. And the sandbox is a way that it saves the content, searches, and the feeds, and all of the things that you've saved. It saves that in a general location for you, so that going forward, you're not always searching for new content. You're actually mining the content and the keywords that you've already identified as being relevant. So this will take a moment. And now here we are in the sandbox. So the sandbox saves all of the content, searches, the keyword searches, the RSS feeds. It saves all of that information that you have chosen as being relevant to your particular page, and it saved it in a single place. All we have to do is hit the run button and it will start to generate content for us. So this is basically our editorial desk, and it's giving us all this great content. You can see there's just so much here, and we go on and on and on, and I can load more content. And what we recommend doing, and the quickest way to really start to fill your pages, is to make decisions right on, right here and right now. Make decisions about every piece of content. So if I think this is great, I'm going to go ahead and approve it. I don't like this one. I'm going to block it. That's adorable. Don't like it. That's adorable, right? So I'm able to very quickly and effectively start to create these posts. And again, you can do this with the videos that are being pulled in, with the news feeds that are being pulled in, with articles from different websites that are pulled in, with RSS feeds. You just go through there and you approve or deny the content post that we create for you. And the final thing that you do here is with your post, you have all these approved posts and they are in order, ready to be published based upon the schedule that you've already chosen. So you can start to see these are already about to be published. Now what I'm able to do at this point is I can go in and let's say that I'm working in my videos tab and I approve 5 videos in a row. Well, they're going to actually roll into the posting queue all in order. But I may say, look, I don't want to publish 5 videos in a row. I only want to publish 5 videos a day or something like that. So all we have to do is that we can use our drag and drop technology and I can start to move these posts into different orders. So if I want to move this video up here, I'm able to do that, and et cetera, et cetera. So it makes moving your posts very easy. So rescheduling is essential. Let me save that. And now we're good to go. So a couple of other cool features that we think are hugely beneficial to you is the ability to upload a lot of images all at once. So you may have either images that you own or that you can want to use that are sitting around on your desktop. When you think about having to manually create posts for each of those, it's a huge headache, right? So it's not like that with Fanpage Curator. You can actually go in, and let me just pick a couple here. These are just some personal pictures of my daughters. What I'm able to do is to choose photos, a lot of them, and all of these now are ready to post. So if I want to go in here and post test and test and test, I'm able to choose the page I want to post to. I'm able to choose the, let's put it on the weekend schedule that we created. I'm able to choose which schedule I want it to post to, and I hit post. It actually will be rolling into our posting queue and be ready for approval. So we'll give that a second. It takes a minute because of the upload. Let's close that. And here they are down here at the bottom. These pictures are old. My daughters are a few years older than this now. But anyways, I'm able to go in. Now let's say that I post something in and I don't want, I don't like it for some reason. Let's get rid of that, right? So I'm obviously not going to post these pictures of my kids to my German Shepherd's page. So let's go ahead and remove them. So removing posts is as simple as that. This is an incredibly powerful piece of software, folks. We're really, really excited about it. We've been working on it for several months. We have a lot of test users and beta users who are raving about this, and we are launching it to the public because we have finally put all of the content in there and all the features that we really want. So we're really excited about that. We have several more new features that are going to be rolling in the coming days. So we definitely encourage you to get on board, pick the plan that makes the most sense for you. This is going to change the way that you do Facebook marketing. It is going to save you literally hundreds of hours a month. I have calculated that I can spend upwards of 20 or 30 hours a week, or actually some outsourcer is going to do that for me, just managing all of my pages, just putting all the content, finding all the content and everything like that. I'm now able to streamline that process using Fanpage Curator. I love this thing. I built it to solve my own problems. I know it's going to solve yours. So thank you, and I look forward to working with you in the future.